Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Sonali. Welcome back to a new vlog. It is my first official vlog of 2026. I have been posting my India vlogs, but this is technically the first vlog I'm filming in 2026. I'm gonna be so for real. I feel like my life is all over the place, and usually I do not feel that way in January because I am like resetting for the year and just kind of like putting the past behind me and coming up with new goals and all of the good things. But my bachelorette is in like 2 weeks, and all I can think about is getting ready for that and just preparing and making DIYs and all of the things. So that's just kind of been consuming my brain, as well as sending out save the dates, which my goal is to try to get those out before I go on my bachelorette. That would be so ideal, but I don't know if that is possible because I just feel like there are not enough hours in the day. Oh my goodness. If you're new here, I'm also a photographer based here in Austin, and things are definitely ramping up on that side. I haven't been working on my photography business for like a month now because I've been traveling, so I'm really excited to get back into it, but I also just don't feel ready. I usually would have my grad sign up already out, but I don't, and that has been weighing on me lately. I think I just need to like get it out. But being a business owner can sometimes be hard to like prioritize different things, and I say all this while I'm in the car waiting to go in for my Botox appointment. I go to Skin Farm in Bee Caves, and I go to Katie. She is the best. She's the sweetest. She did my lip filler last time, and I thought she did such a good job. She also gave me a little baby Botox in my forehead the last time. There were definitely like little lines on my forehead, but I just didn't really feel like I needed it. But she was like, you know, your wedding coming up, you might as well try it before your wedding to see if you liked it. I loved the look, but when they really say like you're numb, you're literally numb. Like you can't move around your face as much as you want. And I feel like I'm very expressive with my eyebrows. Like I love to do this look, and I just could not do that. And obviously it's like worn off because now I can do it. So I don't know if I would do that again. I mean, maybe right before the wedding, just to like have a frozen forehead and like a really smooth forehead, because it just looks so smooth. But I'm going in for a Nefertiti lift. I think that's what it's called. But basically, just to make that jawline as sharp as it can be. This is not me telling you guys you need this procedure, but I also want to be transparent of what I do get done to myself, and I feel like I have been in the past. So I did want to share, and I'll of course share updates as the weeks pass, because I'm not sure how long it will take to like set in, but usually if you get Botox in your forehead, you'll really see the max results in like 2 weeks, I believe. So let's go in there and ask some questions, figure it out, and I'm really excited to get this done. This is Katie. We're at Skin Farm, and she's been doing, well, we started with facials the first time I came here.
Yes.
And then we started getting more into like, you know, lip filler, Botox, all of the things.
Injectables.
I did say that I didn't like how my eyebrows moved. So this is what Katie is recommending this time.
Yes. So first treatment, she was saying that it felt a little bit like she wanted a little more movement in the brows. So we're going to try a little bit of a lighter dose. We're going to keep those injections even higher this time to help preserve her brow movement and give that a shot. And then we can also add a little bit around the eye for a brow lift, just to give the illusion of a more open eye and help combat that as well. Okay. So that's also something we could do.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds cool.
And then we are going to treat the platysma muscle. So we call this the Nefertiti Neck Lift. So this muscle here, if you say E, I'll show you the mirror if you want to hold on to that, just so you can see, make those facial expressions. So this is a sheath of a muscle that goes around the neck area here. We treat that muscle, it's going to help prevent everything from pulling down, so it's going to give a subtle lift. So we're going to try that today. When we're treating around the neck too, it won't be as kind of noticeable as like smoothing the fine lines of the forehead. It's really going to do a lot for anti-aging purposes in regards to that muscle not pulling everything down. And the laser are also really high.
I wanted to film some content today while I'm all make-upped and stuff.
Sorry that I'm taking it off.
No, you're fine. I think it's been a week since my Botox appointment, and I'm starting to feel it in my forehead, but I can't tell about the Nefertiti lift. I want to wait until the 2-week mark to really assess everything, but I decided that this vlog is going to be like my bachelorette prep while I'm at home. I got a few more beauty prep appointments, and then I just like want to take you guys through maybe like packing and everything. Earlier this week I did take some stuff to get tailored, and I don't think I've ever done that in my adult life. Like myself, I've never done that. I took a swimsuit in to get like tightened, just the straps so my boobs can sit a little bit higher, and then I took a really cute pepper mayo skirt that I've had for a very long long time, and I just wanted to get it to be high-waisted because it's a low-waisted skirt, but I'm not a low-waisted girl. And I think I'm gonna wear that outfit for like the beach day club party in Tulum, and I'm so excited about it. You guys, all of my outfits finally came in. I still have options coming for the first night. It's gonna be like a mermaid theme. I think we have our winner already. I just like wanted to try on a couple of other things. When I was home for Christmas, my sister gave me this advent calendar, and she said I could only start opening it on the 17th of January, which is like, I guess 12 days from my bachelorette party. I honestly forgot on that date. So now we have a few more things to open. It's so cute. Apparently she like customized it to be more bachelorette-y stuff. So it's not like an actual Christmas advent calendar. And you guys, I finally had some nightmares last night about it. And there were like nightmare after nightmare after nightmare. Most likely stuff that would just never happen. But if I feel this way now, then what am I gonna feel like the week of my wedding? I'm gonna be freaking out. Okay, so I think we'll open 5. Ooh, wait, that's cute. A little pearl ring. I usually always wear pearl earrings on my first hole unless I'm like switching out for chunky jewelry. I wonder if it's all jewelry. Maybe this is a jewelry company. I didn't really like look into the brand. Okay, it is looking like a jewelry company. This is number 3. So one of today's tasks for the bachelorette prep was to try to fit a lot of the goodie bag stuff in the suitcases. I'm bringing like 3 suitcases, probably 4. Kind of insane. I wish I didn't have to, and I kind of regret getting the bags that I got. I'll show you guys in a second because they're so big and they take up so much room. I feel like if I didn't get those bags, then I probably would have gotten it down to like 2 suitcases. I shared these bags on my TikTok already, but I found them on Etsy, and I want to say they were like on sale maybe for $25, $28, something like that. And I thought that was a really good price for like how big it is. It's massive. It really can fit like a towel and a bunch of just like beach stuff. And obviously I thought it was perfect for like Tulum vibes. And the straps are really nice. They have a short strap and a long strap. I just wish that I could like maybe steam them. I don't really know how to deal with this like leather material, but I'll try to figure it out before I go. And I'll obviously bring my steamer and try to make it look a little bit nice when I'm presenting the bags. And because they're all handmade, they are a little bit organically shaped, so they don't fit perfectly, but they do still stack. Please do not judge what I'm about to show you guys, but this is what the front room of our house has been looking like. Actually, it was a little better. I just got out the suitcases today, but basically, this has just been my holding space for all of the boxes that had the gifts for the girls in them. But this is what it's looking like. So I was able to fit the bags in the suitcase. Hopefully it like actually closes. I got some towels. I got these really cool hats. You guys, I found them on Belk for like $15 each, I think. And the brand is Vince Camuto. I just think they're gonna look so cute and chic. I also got these really cool palm tree little bag charms on Alibaba. They're so beautiful. They're beaded. And then over here we have this massive suitcase. I actually stole this from my dad when I was home last, and I'm so grateful I did because I'm really hoping that I can put this suitcase in there on the way back so I don't have to pay for another luggage. I cannot remember if I already told you guys where we're going for my bachelorette, but we're going to Tulum, Mexico, and I've been once before and literally had the time of my life. So it was definitely a top contender. That and 30A. You guys know I go to 30A all the time. My dad does have a few rental properties, but they just were not going to be able to fit all of the girls, and obviously we could have just like rented another property, but it ended up not even being that much easier to get there for some people because I have friends in Florida, but most of the airports, at least where my friends are at, and ECP, which is an airport that you fly into for 30A, is a very small airport. So even if we did that location, they would have to take connecting flights and it would just be like annoying. And I'm very grateful that I could technically always, you know, do a little girls trip to 30A. I am getting married in Cabo, Mexico, so we are doing Mexico twice. And even before choosing to do an international trip, I did decide that I wanted to pay for the Airbnb for all of my friends and like treat them to it. I know they're already going to be spending a lot on this weekend. I mean, bachelorette trips are not cheap, and so I want to try to cover as much as I can. I'll probably cover like the private chef dinners as well. I'm also really grateful that they're using their PTO on me twice this year, so I just wanted to do something nice for them and obviously go above and beyond on the gift bags. I do want to keep it a surprise for the bachelorette vlog, but you guys already know I'm going to be on my game for the Bachelorette content. So it's already going to be on TikTok probably by the time you see this video. I'm actually a little bit insane because I made this whole Notion document that is specifically stating what TikToks I want to do on like what day and what time, just so that there's no guessing. We're not wasting time. I mean, there's going to be so many girls there too. Like, I want to be as efficient as possible. And I would say pretty much all of these girls are corporate girlies. Like, yes, there are a couple that know how to do like the aesthetic videos and all of that, but it'll definitely be interesting making all of these TikToks with them. I have another beauty appointment today. I'm going to get my lashes curled and my brows laminated, and I haven't done this in probably like at least a year. I've tried doing it at home, but for my Bachelorette, I just want to get it professionally done. Friday before this big snowstorm that's supposed to happen, some people are saying it's the worst it's going to ever be, and then there's other people that are like, it's not even as bad looking as 2021. I think that's the year it happened, where Austin got that really bad like snowpocalypse. So I'm really praying, hoping that like we're all fine and we don't lose power. That year that it happened, our apartment was located right next to Austin Energy and we didn't lose power. So I felt very grateful for that. And our water was on for a while. Our apartment just like turned it off because I think they were like scared. So we didn't have water, but at least we knew it was getting turned off so we could like fill the tub up. And that's what I need to do later tonight. I think the snow is happening tomorrow and Sunday. I'm actually leaving to go to Mexico a little bit earlier. My Airbnb had a 5-night minimum. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that I had to spend money because I have to pay for a night that we're not even gonna be there. The Airbnb is booked from Wednesday to Monday, but I'm so glad I get to go early and just like set everything up and film a little bit of content before everyone gets there. Like, I just want to be like calm and collected going into it, even though I don't foresee that in my future, but we're gonna try. And I'm very grateful for my two friends that are taking off some work to go with me early, so I won't be flying alone, which is so nice. But I'm just also really hoping that everything's gonna be okay by Wednesday and Thursday for everyone else. It should be, like, it shows it's gonna be like sunny on Monday, so we should be fine. But I'm just, you know, obviously as a type A person and just someone who's spent a lot of money already on this trip, like, obviously I want everything to be perfect. So let's go into this appointment. I'm going to a new girl today. I usually drive all the way out to Bee Caves just because I've been there before, but I'm going to Meg Coleman, and I've actually met her like a handful of times. She's super sweet. She actually does a bunch of like the content creators, lashes and brows, and I was just like, why not give her my business if I'm already gonna pay for it? And she is closer, which we love. So we're in East Austin, my old stomping grounds, and I'm hoping to get like a little nap in because I can sleep anywhere. If I'm able to sleep, I'm going to take advantage.
Like, don't. Then I have to do it. Like, then it's even more so me having to do everything. And like, we're gonna be in a fight. I'm not in a fight, but I'm just gonna get annoyed with you.
It's Monday, blue skies are out, the sun is shining, and I need to give you guys an update of what the backyard looks like. We did get ice. We didn't get like snow. It was just like straight up ice. I don't know if you can see that, but it is just constantly melting. But the whole deck is like covered in thick ice. There was some snow outside in our yard, and I guess that's all melted, so making some progress around here. Thankfully, we did not lose power or water, and this whole weekend I haven't really left my house because number one, I refuse to leave the house when it's this damn cold outside, and then number two, I was obviously too scared to drive. Yesterday was super icy, so it just wouldn't have been a good thing, and everywhere's close. Like, where would I go? We were getting a little stir crazy this weekend, probably Ryan more than me, because I was just head down working on Cricut projects. And you guys, I finally, well, I didn't finish everything I wanted, but majority I got done. And if I'm able to do the rest, then that would just be like a bonus. But I cannot wait to share everything with you guys, and I'll probably do a whole vlog just like the day before my bachelorette actually starts, because we're going a day early like I mentioned, so I can vlog like what's in my gift bags and all the setup and just like the calm before the storm. And I'll probably share all of the stationery and Cricut projects I did then. And I did film a couple of the projects for YouTube, so let me know if you guys want me to make like a whole separate vlog for that, because sometimes I'll get messages saying that my followers are also engaged, and like like in their bridal era at the same time I am, and that's so special. And you know, obviously we want to try to save as much money as we can because weddings are very expensive. And honestly, I feel like I've already kind of made my Cricut and printer worth it because of all of the projects I've already completed. I would not consider myself a very patient person, but this weekend I was really proud of myself because there was so many times where I just wanted to give up on a project, and I just continued to try every little thing and finally got everything to work. So I'm just very proud of myself that I got it all done. And now today I'm going to focus on actually packing like all of my stuff because I got all of the gift bags in the suitcases, and I do have some outfits laid out, but it is just so weird to me that I technically only need like 3 outfits because we're doing like 3 main things. Packing for a bachelorette is just the best because there are themed nights, so like you don't have to pack all these extra clothes and overpack, but you know, I'm probably still gonna overpack. I know I just said that I would show you guys the bachelorette bags when I get to Tulum, but I did want to share this really good, I don't know if I would call it a hack, but I just feel like people really don't know about this website. It's called Alibaba, and it's not like a Temu or anything. It's like where people source packaging. I mean, I know one of my friends sources packaging for her non-toxic skincare line from Alibaba, and so I decided to look, and this was like maybe 2 months ago, and I found these, and they are so pretty. I will say the color is a little bit darker than what it showed online, but there is like this orange color. I'm not sure if it's actually orange because it does look like it's just a light brown, so maybe I should have went for that. But anyways, if you're not chronically online like I am, you wouldn't know that this is pretty much identical to the Say makeup case, and I'll show you what it looks like inside. It has like a full-on organizer, so you can like put makeup, skincare, anything you like, and the material is like so nice in here. Like it really does feel like high quality. The zippers kind of look a little wonky just because I feel like they got smushed in transportation, which kind of sucks, but I mean, other than that, it still looks really nice. You will not guess how much each of these were. I think they were like maybe $6. I will say the shipping was probably more expensive than getting 12 of these. And another tip I have for you guys is that when you go and search for a product, make sure you're filtering that the minimum quantity should be like 12 or 15, because if not, you're gonna see that they're gonna want you to buy like 500 of these, and obviously that's just not realistic. So make sure you're filtering that minimum just so you can actually see what products that you can actually get. And lastly, just make sure that there's enough time where things can go wrong, because these were sitting in customs since December 26th, and they literally just got here a couple days ago. So like a month later, they were just sitting in customs, which was so annoying, but I'm so grateful that they are here, because I was like, damn, if I'm not gonna give these to them on their bachelorette, like what am I gonna do with 12 of these makeup bags? But like the straw bags that I showed you guys, these are also structured, so my bags are already really full. It's just gonna be interesting trying to stuff everything into the bags. One of the reasons why I even chose Tulum is because I went there on my friend Tiffany's bachelorette, and she's coming on my bachelorette, and she literally went to another bachelorette in Tulum, our sorority sister Darby's, like, I don't know, a month or 2 ago. So this girl is probably a Tulum professional, but she was warning me about customs, because basically if they see all of these things with tags on them, they're gonna stop you and charge you. So I made sure to like remove all of the tags, and I'm trying to like split up the quantities into different bags. I also was thinking about bringing just like a cardboard box and filling it up with all of the stuff so that I wouldn't have to bring the bag back home, because obviously like I'm gonna have to get charged for that. But I feel like that looks slightly sketchier. I can't really decide, but I will say that suitcases are a little bit easier because you can just roll them, you know? So I think that's ultimately what we're gonna do. It's Tuesday and it's the day before I leave on my bachelorette. I have one more beauty appointment today, and that is to get my toes done. I always try to like wait as long as possible, but just thought of sitting still right before you go on a trip where you have like so many things to do is kind of annoying. I also waited to do my press on nails because a brand that I love, Celebritips, was sending me a few sets, and I don't think they're gonna get here in time. I do have like one pair left of that brand, so I might just wear that, but they were gonna send me these like really cool mermaid ones, and I was like, that would have been perfect for the Bachelorette, but with this storm, it's delayed a lot of my packages. Not things that I absolutely need, thank God, like I got everything before then, but just things that would have been nice to have on the trip, you know? So kind of sad, but hopefully maybe they'll get here today. That's why I'm like trying to hold out, but I don't know, they just feel so weird and they look weird, and it kind of drives me insane when I don't have press-ons on. I have been a little worried about flying out tomorrow, but it seems like everything's okay. I mean, the roads under the bridges are still a little bit icy, but today it's finally getting above freezing, so hopefully everything melts off and everything will be fine. I was just thinking it's gonna be crazy busy because with all the flights getting like rebooked from the weekend, but I actually have a few friends that have flown out today, so I just messaged them seeing what is up with the airport and like if I really need to get there like 4 hours early, because our flight departs at like 9 a.m. so it's not that early, but I also don't want to risk it. If you guys were wondering, this is the nail color that I have been getting on my toes literally every single time. I don't remember a time that I haven't gotten this in the past like couple of months. It is the color Lisbon Once More from OPI, and I have my own gel. I think I went with one of my friends that has like a salon certificate to one of those like salon stores that only people that work at salons can go to. Anyways, so I think that's how I got this, but I'm wondering if it's on low because I've been using this nail polish forever. I do recommend doing a couple of coats because it is still a little bit sheer, but not that sheer. Toes are done and I feel like a brand new woman. Like I let my toes grow out so much just because I was trying to like get them done right in time for my Bachelorette, and by the time I thought about getting them done, it was like too close to that like 2-week mark. I know you guys probably don't care, but it just makes me feel so fresh and good. And I actually just got a message in the nail salon that my press-ons aren't gonna make it, so it's okay. I have backup press-ons. I also want to run to Ulta Beauty in a second, but I'm stopped at Specs because I want to get a couple of those like little mini tequila shooters, just because then we can put them in the freezer and then grab them right before we go to anywhere. I think I'll just probably get one per girl just because we're gonna get like tequila bottles, but having those little mini shooters is kind of nice. So I'm just gonna run in. I mean, maybe I'll get 2 depending on the price, we'll see. The only thing I came here for, it looks like it's out of stock, but they're checking the back, so fingers crossed. They did not have praline, so sad, but I have like a little bit left, so I'm really hoping it lasts me throughout this weekend. But I'm heading into Target now. I'm just getting a few last minute things. One last stop is the tailor to pick up one of my outfits for the weekend. Back home from running errands, and this is currently my view. So we have a lot of packing to do, but at least I have it all kind of like laid out. But I just like don't know why it takes me so long every single time to pack. Like it literally takes me 2 days to pack, and then the night before I'm like freaking out because I feel like I need more when I really don't, and that's how I get to overpacking. So it's better if I do have a morning flight so that I can just like pack everything at night and I'm not like second guessing just like waiting around for my flight the next day, because it's like everything has to be zipped and ready to go. I think I already said this, but it's not a super early flight. It's like at 9 a.m. But we are flying United, and I usually always fly Southwest, and it's kind of scary sometimes flying a different airline because you're just so used to like knowing the rules and the restrictions, especially for baggage. But of course, Southwest is like changing everything, and it sucks because my credit cards are with Chase Southwest, so that's why I fly with them a lot. But I haven't actually flown with them since they removed the open seating, and I loved open seating, you guys. If you hate open seating, you're just not strategic. Like you would literally pick who you want to sit next to. So I would always pick someone that's around my age, because I don't know, it's not like I would talk to them. At least you feel more comfortable. I don't know if that's just me. These airlines are just getting so freaking greedy. But speaking of, I do have to check in 4 bags because I bought the cheapest ticket, and I won't even be able to carry on a rolling bag, which is kind of annoying because I did want to like have just one with me in case, you know, bags get lost, which they won't because I'm gonna put in air tags in everything, and that just will not happen. We are speaking it into existence. Everything is going to go so well. I'm getting a little nervous. Like I asked the Airbnb all these questions about safety and all this stuff. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard about Tulum. My dad goes very often, and I went like, was it 2 years ago now? And like, honestly, it was totally fine. I will say the main thing that people are talking about is getting stopped by the police in their rental cars, and we're not having a rental car. So at least we know that will not happen. I already booked all of our transportation for the trip. We should be good in that aspect, but like, you can never be too safe. And I actually went to Target to get a door stopper, like this stick I've seen on TikTok, but they didn't have it, they were out of stock, so I got this instead. I also saw this cute bathing suit, so I picked that right up because it has a little bit of white in it. And I love a textured swimsuit because I just feel like it makes me feel a little bit more confident, like it's not showing every little inch of my body. Before the sun goes down, I want to give you guys an update on the Botox and the Nefertiti lift. I feel like I see the lift. I don't know, like it does look sharper, and I'll insert images or videos because I took before and afters. I feel like I do see it, but I don't know if it's all in my head, so you guys have to let me know. But the Botox definitely kicked in. I know she did it higher so that I could have more brow movement, but honestly, like I still don't have much brow movement. And I guess now that I know what it feels like, it doesn't bother me as much. I can't explain it, but it just feels like so tight. Like I feel like my skin, my face looks so like tight and good. So I might have to do a little baby Botox for the wedding, but we'll see, we'll see. I was talking to my dad earlier this morning and he was like, you guys should not bring any of your wedding bands, your engagement rings, no designer purses, wear all Amazon jewelry, like don't bring anything crazy expensive and no valuables, all that good stuff. And so that's another reason why I was a little bit freaked out about the safety. But I did buy an Amazon ring that looks like my engagement ring, and it was like $80, you guys. Like, that's so criminal. I guess I'll have it for like any upcoming travel where I don't really want to bring my engagement ring, but also like I do want to wear my engagement ring because it's like mine and it's special and it has like way more embellishments than the little Amazon ring. And the fact that it was $80 for that little thing, it just makes me so annoyed. But I'm glad I got it because obviously I want to take pictures and like have my ring on since it's my bachelorette. I feel like it's only $80 because there's like one seller that sells gold bands, because there was a bunch of silver ones, but obviously mine's gold, so I wanted to get a gold band. The top one is the Amazon and the bottom one is my ring. And I think the top one was a 4.5 because I'm not sure if they carried the size that I actually have, or if they did, it was just more expensive. So I was like, why not go down a little carat?
45 pounds.
Not bad.
Wait, I had an ounce.
Very funny. It's 10:30 and I'm this close to being done packing. I told you guys, it literally takes me forever to pack. I mean, especially for this trip because I have so much I'm bringing. I'm literally bringing 4 checked suitcases, and again, it's mainly for like the gift bags because they're so big. But I wanted to end the vlog here. I'm so excited that it's finally here. It doesn't feel real, and it also doesn't feel real that like all of my friends are gonna meet each other. And my sister, obviously, and my family friend. It's literally like my Austin friends meeting my college friends. It's gonna be so interesting. I do think everyone's gonna get along really well because thank God I have very chill friends. Feel free to follow along on Instagram and TikTok. I'm hoping to get this vlog up before the actual Bachelorette starts so that you guys can go see everything on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna be mostly trying to post in real time on my TikTok and Instagram reels. I don't know if I'm gonna like post in real time on stories. I think I might just do like a full recap, but we'll see what I'm feeling. But I will see you guys in my next vlog, my Bachelorette vlog.